The famous philosopher Descartes once said that when you are looking for gold, you will find copper, and when you are looking for copper, you will find gold. One point he was trying to make is that throughout history, these metals have been used by men to make life easier, and in fact, the name copper has been given to a period of ancient history. Men have learned to use and benefit from all the blessings found in nature to stay alive. First, they used the soil, and later they discovered metals. Copper, bronze, which is an alloy of copper and tin, and iron were used in succeeding prehistoric periods named for them. Because copper transfers heat well, it has been used for making objects for the kitchen from ancient history to the present. Archaeological research and excavations done in Gaziantep, which has been home to many civilizations, show that copper works is as old as the history of mankind. Copper objects have become a part of our lives, and now copper work is also done in several cities in our country. Copper and brass, made from the mixture of copper and zinc, are formed into sheets for sending to the craftsmen who do the copper work. Every city had artisans which used copper differently and had different values. Which craftsman had done the work and from which city an object had come was understood by just looking at the work done with the copper. The coppersmiths from Gaziantep had the most distinctive characteristics, as they worked the copper by repeated strikes of a hammer and never used a welder. Let's examine the fine details of copper works. There is a saying that with patience, unripe grapes become halva dessert. The craftsman first decides what pattern he will make, then scratches it into the copper sheet and takes his hammer into his hand. Then, with great patience, he repeatedly strikes the copper, forming it into the desired shape. In Gaziantep, only a hammer and chisel are used for the copper works. No other instrument is used, and the objects are made from one piece. In other words, there is no soldering or any other method used to join pieces together. The Gaziantep craftsmen use the basic striking and engraving technique alone, which can only be found in our city. Working the design on the copper in this way can take weeks, even months to complete. Unfortunately, the craft of copper engraving and the craftsmen are slowly dying out. The copper pieces that are made in Gaziantep are appreciated internationally, as they are in every corner of our lovely country. The craftsmen in our city are so pleased with this interest that they use their own resources to get their products to domestic and international markets so they can stay in business and continue to display their works of art before the eyes of the world. So what is the role of these copper objects that we have mentioned in today's world? Are you curious? Generally, they are used to decorate our dinner tables, but they played a major role in one period of our lives. What are these objects? Plates, large copper trays, cups for drinking water and yogurt, pots for cooking food, vats for boiling pekmez, large basins for washing clothes in hot water, a bowl for soap, comb, and bath glove, a basin for kneading clay that is used for washing the hair, a traveling food box with separate sections, a container for water or iron, a receptacle for carrying water, a ewer, which is a covered pitcher used for water to wash the face and for ritual cleaning, and pasha braziers that our living rooms would not be the same without.